I'm on a solo road trip and I have no destinations in mind. I'm just picking random spots from Google Maps, and wherever the pin lands, that's where I'm heading to. Got a rental car. This is day one. Started last evening driving to the mountains, and just gonna drive around to some areas in Thailand, a couple different provinces where I haven't been. I've driven from the south all the way to the north, but I haven't done some of the provinces in between, heading east and west. I'm closer west to Myanmar. May head east, heading in the direction of Vietnam and Laos, but I don't know yet. It's all up in the air. I could end up in the islands down south, yeah, to be determined. This is my first spot, and thanks for joining me on the journey, and I'll try to show you guys something cool. Yeah, so just getting away from work for a few days. It seems like sometimes when I'm here, I work and forget where I'm at and get caught up in the city. So yeah, it's nice to come and sit quietly and doing some journaling as I hit each little location that I'm going on. I'm always skeptical when I'm going over bridges here in these remote parts of Thailand. Thankfully there's some ropes telling me not to do that. I've been driving in the mountains for about an hour and a half now. You can see my car up there in the background. So it's a little stop off. There's not many of these, and they're kind of hidden. As you go around the turns, you can't really see any, there's no like designated viewpoints up here. It's just all rural, and I guess this is one of the little spots you can take a break at, which is this guy right here. This little rest area. So I'm gonna sit in here, and yeah, so drive from the waterfall has been absolutely stunning. I love it. A little scary up in the mountains because there's a lot of bald spots and not a lot of rails sometimes, so it's really tricky. And if you get a truck driver behind you, they press you to speed up, and yeah, so thankfully I got a Honda City, and it's doing pretty good. Putting it in low gear, going around the turns, and my goal is to get off the mountain next 20 minutes before it gets dark, and get to my next city, find a hotel and check in and grab some dinner. Yeah, it looks like we have another trucker coming up. Damn it. If this guy gets in my way, I'm gonna be fucked all the way down. And you can see him. Shit. All right. So that's what I'm following for the next 30 minutes. Oh well. All right, I'll show you I always forget to get in on the correct side of the car. It's not the US, so that's the right side. Thankfully there's some barriers there. But yeah, anyway. So, yep, I'm gonna see if I can follow this guy down. All right, I made it off the mountain, and I found a hotel room here in Thailand. It's just a random little city or town, village, that is about 2.5 hours southeast of where I was at. There's no real significance to this place. It was just a random spot I picked that was on Google Maps, like I said. And though I did see that there is the tallest tree in Thailand in the national park, roughly 20 minutes from here. So I'm gonna take a look at that tomorrow. And right now I just need to go to bed. I'm hiking to the Thailand's largest tree. That's what it says in the brochure. So I'm heading there now. Says to be back by 4. It's 3 o'clock. I have no idea how long it's going to take, but I've tagged my parking space. I've got my Google GPS, so I've got these walking canes. It's precarious going down, as you can see. So going back up is going to be a bitch. Anyway, we'll see what I find, and okay. All right, the big tree, that's what we're looking for. All right, see how far we have to go. Might be right there, I have no idea. Hiking poles. I'm sure this tells you how tall it is. Yeah, you see the number. I tried to do a Google Translate through image, but I have no cell phone service, so that's not happening. The roots here are absolutely massive, and oh my god, it's really pretty. I don't know if the camera angle is doing it any justice, though. I still got a couple hours of daylight, so I'm not worried about time. I'm going to do a time tracker just to make sure that I am not venturing off too far into the woods, and if I do, I'm sorry guys. This is the last video you'll ever see of me, but probably not. Alright, I made it out alive. It was more of a climb than I expected. It took me about 20 minutes to get up and down to see the biggest tree in Thailand. I had some hiking poles that helped. If I didn't grab those, I was like, should I grab those poles? And then there was a little sign that says friend next to it. I'm like, okay, I better do that. I almost went to see the waterfall, but then I stopped and paused, and I'm like, I don't know if I have enough time. So I didn't want to get stuck in the dark, and I observed my limits and hiked back up, and I'm so glad I did, because I was about to die by the time I got back up. So anyway, I'm heading back into the city. I'm gonna switch hotels. The one I had last night is okay. You know, it's a little villa on the river, but it had some smoke in it. Like it's burning season. They burn the crops to sugarcane to harvest them, and it was getting in the room last night, and it was giving me a hard time to. I was having a hard time falling asleep. So I think I found a good one that's a little bit more expensive, but looks insulated. So wish me luck.